Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bum-ba-da-bum.
This podcast was filmed live from undisclosed locations. There was no drug use in this program. If you have a weak heart, watch something else. If you're racist, bye. The jokes we may make are simply that, jokes. So if you can't handle us or you're too young, don't watch, because we definitely don't want to get banned. To sum it up, America, fuck yeah.
Hey, welcome to Dopeish. And this is episode 7, The Gang Goes Sober. I'm your slime lord, Dizzy McFly, and this is Dopeish the podcast. So, a few things I want to talk about. 1, gangs going sober, no alcohol for at least a week. Trying to start like an alcohol awareness week thing. Don't know if it exists or not. If it doesn't, we're starting it. If it does, we're going to continue it. With that being said, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, Dopeish, Facebook, Dopeish, Instagram, Dopeish_the podcast. Tune in every day for new things. And, we're fucking Dopeish.
How many sauces do you want? I'm gonna give them 2 sauces.
All of
What are you
them.
talking about? And they spicy chicken? They spicy chicken shitting on anything y'all got to offer, bro.
We ain't talking about Golden Skillet, because I know that.
Golden Skillet might be better than y'all.
Because I was about to say Golden Skillet is the shit.
No,
We
Golden
didn't even
Skillet.
mention
Golden
it.
Skillet's fire. You
Golden
gotta get-
Skillet
but
is
listen,
fire.
With churches and Golden Skillet, if you don't get it in the hood, it's not good.
It's not
You're
good.
right.
Exactly.
Oh my
Yo,
God, because the
words
hood
of wisdom
got
out there.
it.
They should put
We
that
know
shit.
spicy.
You
They gotta
heard
put
that, right?
They gotta put the struggle in that motherfucker.
Yes, they put
all
the
the
struggle.
spices.
They put the struggle in it, yo.
I'm over here fucking this Bojangles
We
up while I
ain't got
talk
it
shit
good,
about it.
bro.
So hot.
This nigga said.
Y'all not fucking with Popeyes. Though. Very clear, bro.
Or I will lose my breath.
That's cool. I'm glad you're proud of your
Oh,
chicken.
you'll lose your breast over it?
No, my breath.
Your chicken breast? You take, cause he eats the chicken breast.
Chicken breast.
Right, if this is Popeyes, we had to go get more. Like, we don't gotta go get more Bojangles.
I'm upset. I really am.
It's good.
I'm
It's
upset.
bad.
Yeah, that's kind of rude considering it's free and you're eating it. She brought it for you. And now you're talking shit about it.
You want some weed?
Anyway, a lot has happened this past week, and one of the things I'd like to discuss is the whole matter on defunding the police. New York has already went along with this, but this idea started after the events following the protests against police brutality in Ferguson, Missouri back in 2014. The idea stems from America's belief that they can survive and thrive without law enforcement, and that the funds that go towards police can go elsewhere, helping the community in other ways. With that and racial inequality and violence from the police, this idea seems like a gem. Maybe. But when events like this weekend in Richmond happened, supporting the protests in Portland for defunding the police, I see things going a bit wrong. There was $100,000 in damage to Richmond that could have went to other things. We want the police defunded, right? And that money could go to city's budget for other things. Now, $100,000 out of the city's budget is being used to fix the damage from people wanting the city's budget to not go to funding the police but to other things instead. But last night's gathering of protesters made the city spend more money for the police presence and now to fix the damage done by protesters. Does anybody see the irony here? There's a tad bit of it. Now, when the police is defunded, there's some questions that arise. Is there no more police? Like, who's going to protect and serve? Does that make room for private police? Are they going to have companies or private police that are more than just above the law? You know, do they come and go as they wish? Are they subjected to another type of law? It's all these questions arise, and you have to think it could be a good or it could be a bad thing. You know, does this make way for more criminal acts and less help for people that would actually need the help of the police? How will this affect our criminal justice system? There's evidence saying that less policing did lead to less crime when focused on several weeks in 2014 through 2015 in New York. The New York Police Department purposely pulled back on protective policing and found that there were 2,100 fewer complaints during that time. This is all so interesting and perplexing. And how people are treating this is even more perplexing. If we want to show them that we don't need the police, how about we treat our cities, our counties where we live with a little bit more respect and cut down on some crimes like murdering or stealing, harassing, treat people with respect, things of that nature. Now, I agree that some police are good, and then there's a lot that are not good. But and they also try to use body cameras and training to lessen police brutality and make sure that this doesn't happen. But instead, now we're seeing more of it. I mean, like, if I was wearing a camera, I wouldn't be doing all that shit. But they think they're above the law, which goes into what I'm going to say, that I feel as though police are like children. And when children act up, what do people do? They always say blame the parents. But in this circumstance, in this case, we don't blame the parents. We're blaming the police. But even though police are committing the crime and aren't being prosecuted, maybe we should start blaming the ones that aren't prosecuting them. I feel as though it's our justice system that needs a change. Also our cops, most definitely. But our justice system also. If the cops aren't being penalized, it's not the cops that are not penalizing the cops, it's the justice system that aren't taking charge. The justice system isn't doing anything. Maybe we should put our foot down and march for that. Let's burn some shit down for that. Maybe I shouldn't say that. That could be enticing a riot. Let's not burn anything down. Because I'm not for the violence. I'm for these peaceful protests. They can accomplish shit. They can do some good. Cops, you give them an inch, they take a mile. Maybe we should make them feel like if we give them an inch, they should just use half of that inch and say thank you. But this is America, and this is Dopeish. See you next week.
Welcome back. Hello friends, family, Dopeish friends and family, mainly. This is Curtis with a K. My hair looks crazy. Sort of fixed. We're back. Sports Weekly update. Figured this out. Again. I got notes. But you guys can bear with it. You did alright. First things first, we got to talk about, this is July 23rd or whatever. Last Monday, Washington Redskins dropped their name. Finally. It's been a long waiting. Everyone's been asking for this for 5+ years. They didn't like it. Nobody liked it. I mean, sort of racist. They're called the Redskins. That's not the biggest thing though. Dan Snyder, he is under a little bit of a fallout because of sexual harassment stuff that he's kind of supported. His people under him made a lot of comments stuff like that. Nobody likes it. Last week they were kind of forcing him to sell the team. However, what I got for you today is that the league cannot force him. They can't even fine him for this. I know, right? It's fucking dumb. They can't fine him for it because they need implicit detail or whatever, direct, like, findings that he's with it. Wow. Really? It's Dan fucking Snyder. Everybody knows this man. This man's a pig. Everybody knows it. Since 99 when he bought the team, he literally wanted the cheerleaders to cut their outfits down to look like skimpy-ass pole dancers. And ever since then, it's went downhill with these sketchy-ass photo shoots and body paint shit and all that stuff. And come on. You can say everyone in the league knows it. They've literally talked about it. He's a pig. They know how he is. They just do. And the fact that they can't do anything about it is stupid. The Redskins, they did come up with a temporary name. Get this, they got up with so much thought onto it. They have not at all prepared for this for the last 5 years that they've been asked to change their name. Washington Football Team. That's what they're going with. Washington Football Team. Really? Really? Yeah, you guys haven't had a fallback on this. There's no plan B. You've been told this for forever, and this is what you come up with. It is a temporary name. They'll come up with something. Yeah. I think the funniest thing about this is the fucking fans. The fans. They are so butthurt over dropping their name. Dude, half those fans that I can hear and see in live, social media, all that are bitching about it, don't even watch football. They're associated with it because they live here in Virginia, like myself. Y'all are concerned about dropping a team and not watching them, but you're not concerned about dropping them because they fucking suck. They just are garbage. They are literal garbage. For the last 10 plus years, they've been garbage. Not worried about that. Not worried about their garbage defense. Not worried about them literally forcibly killing RG3 in his back, forcing him to play, doing play action passes in fucking scrimmages to get nailed by blitzes. No, that's all fine. That's all good. It's the name. The name pisses them off. Not killing their own quarterback, killing their own players. The fact that they don't know how to handle draft picks or anything like that. None of that's a concern. I'm going to stop watching because of their name. Their name ain't got nothing to do with how they play, yo. They don't go out there thinking about that in the back of their fucking mind like, yo, we're the Redskins, like, what? No, they go out there and play because that's their job and they need to just step up. They suck. They're not worried about that fucking name, but everyone else is. They're worried about how they perform, which is not good. That's what you should be concerned about. Not the fucking name. The name ain't got nothing to do with it. Anyways, let's move on from that. A couple cool franchise tag contracts that I want to go over. First off, Anthony Harris. Only reason I'm bringing him up, he went to Bird. I graduated from there. I watched him win a state championship for us. He played quarterback. He was a beast. But if you know football, you know Anthony Harris. He played for the Vikings, led the league in interceptions. Freaking beast. He is now up $11.4 million with a franchise tag, so he makes like, I don't know, roughly $20 million or something like that a year. Pretty good. Dak Prescott. This kid's a joke. I hate watching Dak Prescott play. I don't even know why they have him. Like, I know it's the Cowboys and all, but like, why are y'all paying him? He barely has produced. He does the same shit Tony Romo does. Collapses under fake pressure. He's kind of got an arm, but he cannot read the field. Don't like him. Don't like him, but they're going to pay him $31.4 million in 2020, and it can jump up to like 56.7 or something like that $1 million next year if he goes under another tag. Y'all are throwing money at this guy, and you've had him for how long, and he hasn't done anything. He's beaten out by the fucking Eagles. What the fuck? Derrick Henry. Now that's a guy worth fucking playing. Man, like 6'10", runs the ball like a 5'10" dude, man. He's a beast. 4-year, $50 million, $25.5 million in guarantees. That guy's worth every fucking bit of money you drop into him. It's literally just, if I could pick a running back made by the aliens and bring him down and come play for my team, Derrick Henry's your guy. Yeah, Derrick Henry's your guy. Let's get on with, let me just throw this in here. I got a lower on my list, but I'll just go ahead and toss it out. Chase Elliott last week won the All-Star race, first time in Bristol. I don't know if you guys watch NASCAR, but it was the first time in Bristol, and they did the lane separation like all short tracks do, where they have the line in the middle, and you pick the inside or the outside. That's nostalgic. Any racing fan knows about that. Short track racing especially, because that's the only time it's really adamant, because it's not worth in like big tracks. But Chase Elliott won it, got the $1 million, beat out my boy Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch had the running line. He was trying so hard. Man, inside, outside line, couldn't do it. Couldn't catch Chase. Chase is just too good. Way too good. All right. Back to my other notes. You guys like this. I know I fucked up last time and said NBA might not come back, but guess what? It is. They've been doing scrimmages all week, and some players looked pretty sweet, not going to lie. They are planning to come back July 30th. I'm excited. They are continuing pretty much straight on from the end of the season. Some guys missed a beat, some guys haven't. They'll figure something out, but I'm excited. They're coming back. August 17th is when they plan on doing the first round of playoffs. Right now they're doing seeding games. I guess that's what they're going to do on July 30th. They're just going to seed them out and see how it goes based off that. But August 17th, first round of playoffs. That'd be cool because playoff basketball, 7-game series, it's just like baseball. Some fun sports. August 20th, they will do the draft lottery. That's pretty much the draft for college players. I don't know who's pulled what or anything yet. We don't know, but we'll find out. August 31st, conference semis is when they plan to start, or that's their target date, is to do that. Oh, so the conference finals they plan on doing September 15th through 28th. That's like a 2-week gap. So I guess they're going to give them a lot of time to rest between that. Like they haven't just had 3 months off. Push them to the limits, baby. Come on. We want to watch. They've had enough rest. If they're pros, they get paid all this money, they'll be good. Now, September 30th is the finals target date. I don't know who you guys want. I just want to see the Clippers in the finals. My man, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, they're too good. Love them. Now, you know, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Giannis on Milwaukee, all that. They're not discrediting them. I like to see the Clippers up there. They'd be cool to see. Let's see here. Oh, let me toss this in real quick. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr., dude. Talk about a blast from the freaking past. They're planning on fighting September 12th. Yeah, that's going to make a lot of freaking money. There's no doubt about it. That's going to make most likely more than the Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fight, if I had to guess. Only because, come on, every old head and anybody that knows anything about boxing knows about these two. I don't watch boxing like that, but I know Mike freaking Tyson. Mike Tyson back in the day. He mess you up. Yeah, not like that. My boxing skills are subpar. I'm sure I could get outboxed by a 10-year-old. Anyways, that's to be looked forward to, obviously, because it's Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. You don't get more nostalgic. Kind of the last thing I want to talk about, since we are talking about baseball. Today is opening day, the day I am recording. Currently, right now, at this time of night, the Nats are playing the Yankees. We're up 4-1 right now, and a rain delay in the bottom of the 6th. Garrett Cole did get driven the yard, but hey, he's still tossing out nothing but freaking heat and strikes, and he's going to turn out good. Now, Juan Carlos Stanton, he drove the field off of Max Scherzer. Opposite field, if anything, with an RBI. Yeah. Juan Carlo, keep that up, please. If there's anything we need, because for what I'm about to say now, we need you to hit the ball like that. We need you to hit the ball like that. MLB agreed to a 16-team playoff. What? We get more teams in baseball? Yes. That means every second place team in all 6 divisions actually gets to qualify for them. Now, if that happened last year, that'd have been cool. I'm just saying, I love baseball. The more baseball, the better. The more the merrier. You know, ain't that a saying? Especially with baseball, just 7-game series of baseball I can watch all day long. Everyone says it's a boring sport. Man, whatever. I'm a pitcher. I can literally watch them pitch the ball to nothing all day long and be happy, let alone watch somebody rail the ball for 350 plus. Yeah. Another joke, Yankee Stadium, shortest right field, whatever. If you could drive a ball 260, you could drive a ball 260, especially when it's coming at you 100 miles an hour. Anyways, they plan to start that about September 29th, October 2nd era. I'm just going to ride the wave and see what happens. My boys, Yankees, got our Garrett Cole looking beast mode. Interesting to see how this goes. That's about all I got right now for you. Stay dopish. Enjoy your life. Don't be racist, because, that just doesn't make sense anymore. 2020. Why you got to be racist anyways? Let shit go. This has been your Sports Weekly update. Sorry I missed last week, but we'll be on top of it. Curtis with a K, signing out.
Hello, puppet. I know exactly what you mean, man. But later on, I'm going to be going up there and everything, so I'll be giving you a call when I get there, though.
Hey,
Yeah.
did you do your homework?
Not yet.
Well, you need to go do it now. And when you're finished, you need to go like and follow Dopeish on Facebook or no phone for a week.
This is bullshit!